Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sam. Subscribe and join the fam. It is currently halfway through November, which is insane already. But I started Christmas shopping last week and I thought I might as well do a gift guide because Black Friday will be in like 10 days. So I think it's good to do before Black Friday so you can get ideas, because I feel like a lot of people do an abundance of their Christmas shopping on Black Friday where all the sales happen. This gift guide is kind of going to be geared towards anyone and everyone, not a specific gender or specific person. I will list the categories in the description. That way you can easily access something if you're looking for a specific person or a specific type of gift. But if not, I will go through all of them and it will kind of be geared towards everyone and anyone. I will not, however, be going through clothes because I feel like clothes is very specific to the person and what kind of brands they like, what kind of style they have. That is the one thing that will not be included in this. But with that said, let's get into it. I have my phone with a little list here, so if you see me looking over here, that is why. The first category I'm going to go through is stocking stuffers. I feel like this is kind of looked over when you're looking for gifts and stuff like that. And I think stocking stuffers honestly can give you very useful gifts. So the first thing is phone cases. I love getting phone cases in my stocking because it's not something I go out and buy often. And I kind of just give people ideas like a color or certain designs, or if they know you, like they'll be able to pick one out for you. I usually get them from like Amazon, or I think it's called Casely, because those are pretty affordable options with very cute cases. Or I get them from Etsy. I have a lot of stuff from Etsy on here because I like supporting small businesses. Next is a car phone holder. And I kind of made this a broad thing because there's so many different kinds. You can get kinds that hook to your windshield, ones that go in your cup holder, your vent, whatever. I love them though. I used to have one, the picture right here, on the back of my phone. It's like a little vent ring and it hooks into your vent, but then you can also kind of slide your finger in it and hold your phone like that. I've gotten that as a stocking stuffer the last 2 years and I've used it until I can't no more. Next is gift cards. I think gift cards are an amazing way to give a gift if you aren't sure exactly what you want to give. And you can get it to like literally anything. You can do Visa gift card if you aren't sure an exact store or something you want to give, just get a Visa and they can use it wherever they want. You can get Starbucks or Dunkin' or some kind of coffee. You can get Target or Home Goods, TJ Maxx, a store that they like. Next is car wash vouchers, and this might be a little weird, but I've gotten them before and I love them. You can just go to your local car wash and you ask them if they sell vouchers or gift cards, and they basically give you like these little paper gift cards. They'll say like $5 voucher or something, and like let's say you give to them $25, they'll give you $5 car wash vouchers. You give it to the person, and then instead of paying for a car wash, they just give these vouchers, and that way they don't have to pay for them. Next is watch bands, and I think this is a great little gift that you can give if someone has a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or any kind of watch like that, really. Because a lot of them come like this. This is a very nicer looking, and I wear those to more fancy occasions or out to eat or date nights, stuff like that. And it looks more like a real watch than a sporty watch. Next is socks, and this may be cheesy, but I love getting socks. First of all, there's so many different kinds you can give. You can give the typical Nike sport crew socks, which you can never go wrong with. Fuzzy socks, socks with like fun designs on it for the holidays, or crew socks, like nicer knitting looking ones. I think it's a perfect stocking stuffer and you know that they're gonna use it. The last item I have for stocking stuffers is smaller makeup and personal care items. And by this I mean things that aren't super expensive, like don't go to Sephora and buy a whole eyeshadow palette or something. I mean like mascara or eyeliner or nail polish, hair clips, face masks, anything smaller, like that self-care that they would use. I love getting those and I use them every time. I think they're useful, and it's not something that I would go out and buy for myself on a daily basis. I would rather go out and buy the more expensive products for myself. So it's nice to get those smaller, little cheaper items. Next category is smaller gifts for people. And I think this is good for like shopping for friends or maybe coworkers or just someone that you're not going to spend hundreds of dollars for, maybe like your family or your significant other or your kids. The first item I have is a book or journal. Books are like 20 bucks maybe, so I think that's a nice small gift you can get if someone likes reading. There's certain kind of journals you can get, or planners. There's journals you can write in for yourself. There's like food journals and recipe journals, wellness ones. I think those are great gifts for friends. Next is cups or coffee mugs, and I love my cups to death. I have my emotional support cups, and I have my nice seasonal coffee cups I use every day. I think you can never go wrong with this, especially people who have jobs where they wake up early in the morning, they drink coffee every morning, or they need big water bottles to keep with them. I love the little tumbler ones with straws, or you can get coffee mugs for seasons or just cute ones. You can buy some on Etsy or like Amazon that are cool and unique ones. Next I have is a blanket, and I have way too many blankets, but I will always accept more. Again, there's just such a big variety you can get. There's like knit, there's wool, there's fuzzy ones, there's like more decorative vintage ones, whatever they're into. Next, I have a candle or a wax melt. I have both of these. Love candles and I love wax melts. Candles, they have like really cool ones, again on Etsy. Love Etsy, love supporting small businesses, but they have those like cool like bubble ones, or they have like molds that people make that are really cool, or cool unique shaped ones. Those are cooler than just like going to the store and buying a candle, which is perfectly fine too, but if you're looking for something more unique, I would do something like that. Or they have wax burners that you can use wax melts for. I like this because it's a little cheaper, but I still get my candles every once in a while. Honestly, wax burners are like 10-20 bucks or so, depending. If you get a big one, you can get like ones that are unique looking, or you can get ones that just like plug into the wall like a little nightlight almost. Last item I have in this category is home decor, and this is more if like you have friends maybe like my age in their 20s, they're moving into houses or apartments, and there's certain decor you know that they would like or that they would want. Just a nice little small gift you can give that adds to their house. Next category I have is technology, and this is kind of for anyone. So first is a record player and records. I got this a couple Christmases ago. I love it. I go to vintage record stores all the time now and buy any cool records I find. And that's all because I got my record player, and I never thought about that before, so I think that's really cool, and it makes for cool decor. Next is a Polaroid or a reel camera. I say either one of these because they are very different, but also a very similar category. There's so many different kind of Polaroid cameras. It doesn't have to be Polaroid brand, but that type of camera. Or if someone would prefer a reel camera, whether one like this to vlog on and make videos or pictures, or they would like a big one with a lens and they love photography, or even just like lens to go on a camera that someone might already have, or additional items for a camera. Next I have is a portable printer that kind of goes with the Polaroid camera. Very similar, but instead of a camera, it's just a little printer, and you can take pictures from your phone and just print them into real life pictures for a scrapbook, to put in a frame, anything like that. Next, I have an Alexa or Google Home. I think these are great. We have them all around our house. Just kind of depends on what brand you would like, what kind you would like. There's so many. Next is a Fire Stick or Roku, Apple TV, anything of that sort. If you don't have a smart TV, which most are nowadays, but I still think you can do a lot with these, and some of them really aren't that expensive. Lastly are Apple products, and by this I kind of mean like iPad, Apple Watch, maybe an AirTag, stuff like that. Those are great productivity items. I love my Apple Watch. I don't have an iPad, but I'd love to get one day. The AirTags are the new cool thing. Next category is productivity, and this again is going to be for anyone. So the first item is a lap desk, and I have one of these. Absolutely love it. My mom bought it for me. I use it every single day because I get tired of sitting at my desk, so I go on the couch or my bed and I use a lap desk instead. Next is a phone or laptop stand. This is good for someone who works from home. Laptop stand kind of just fixes your posture and allows you to look straight instead of like slumping over at a desk or something. And again, a phone stand, if you work from home or you do things involving your phone all the time, it's nice to just have it sitting there on a desk instead of having to pick it up every so often. Next is a coffee machine, and this, again, all of these have so many varieties that you can give. There's Nespresso, there's Keurig, there's regular espresso machines, there's regular coffee machines. If they already have a coffee machine, you can get them pods or new coffee flavors, anything like that. But I do think that's a really good gift. Next is kitchen utilities. Again, this is kind of for people like moving into their house, or maybe they just got married, or they just need something new. Maybe they like baking, I don't know. But these could include things like a blender, a air fryer, a juicer, a food processor, so many things. Lastly is a temperature controlled mug or a coffee warmer. Temperature controlled mug, like I think it's called Ember, is a little more expensive, but it's really nice because the mug just controls the temperature for you. But then there's also coffee warmers. That's what I have. It's like a little heated plate and you set the mug on it and it keeps it warm for you. So depending if you want to spend more or less money, I think either of those are very good for people who work from home as well. The next category I have is specifically for significant others, and I kind of tried to give a version for girls and for the boy in this. So first is either perfume or cologne. This can kind of get expensive if you're buying it for yourself every so often, and I think it's cool because maybe you like a certain smell that your significant other wears, and it's nice for you to kind of buy that for that person. Next is like a nice picture in a picture frame or a scrapbook, something of the sort to kind of put all your guys' memories together and have for keeps. This can be cute, like hanging up on a wall or putting on your desk, or having a scrapbook throughout the years to show your family or your kids one day. Next is a jewelry or a watch. I would say for girls more jewelry, for men more of a watch. I have jewelry that I wear from my boyfriend every single Christmas. Not every single Christmas, but every time he got one for me. I love it. And I got him a watch. It's a nicer watch, so he wears it when we go on special occasions or out on date night, stuff like that. Next is a wallet for men usually, or a purse for a woman. These are things you're going to use all the time, and if you have one that's falling apart or you need a newer one, it's nice to get. And the last thing I have in this category is robe or slippers, PJ sets, stuff like that. This I feel like would be more geared towards girls, but men wear slippers. I think slippers are like pajama pants, maybe like matching pajama sets or something. I don't know, it could be cute and you'd get a good use out of it. The next category I have is geared towards parents. So the first item is handmade like pictures from Etsy or a small business. I got my mom this picture of our dogs. I actually had an old coworker draw it up and paint it out for us, and bought it off of him and then gave it to my mom. But they make so many of these on like Etsy or small businesses, stuff like that, and I think this is a very personalized, unique way to give something to your parents, and they usually always love it. Next is a meal kit plan or gift card. By this I mean it could be like HelloFresh. We have ones called Every Plate. They have ones that are like meals that are already made sent to your door. Parents work a lot, they have kids to take care of, they have a lot of things on their plate, and sometimes they may be sick or they may not be able to take care of themselves all the time if they get older, something like that. If they like cooking, I would buy them ones that are like HelloFresh that they can make themselves. If not, I would buy them the pre-made ones. That way they're just sent to their door and they don't have to worry about it. I think these are great. You can prepay them and send them to their address for like a week or two, or you can give them like a gift card so that they can pick out their own ones, something of the sort. Next is mainly probably for your mom, but it's jewelry with your birthstone. I gave my mom a necklace and the charms had my birthstone and my brother's on it, and it said our names, and again, something very personalized and cute. If they like cooking, I would buy them ones that are like HelloFresh that they can make themselves. If not, I would buy them the pre-made ones. That way they're just sent to their door and they don't have to worry about it. But I think these are great. I think these are great. You can prepay them and send them to their address for like a week or two, or you can give them like a gift card so that they can pick out their own ones, something of the sort. Next is mainly probably for your mom, but it's jewelry with your birthstone. I gave my mom a necklace and the charms had my birthstone and my brother's on it, and it said our names, and again, something very personalized and cute. Next is a Roomba or a robot vacuum. I got my mom this last Christmas, and it's just nice if you like have a bigger house or you're too busy to like try to vacuum every couple days or something, or like we have 2 dogs and a cat and they shed like crazy. So it's nice to have the vacuum automatically just go off in the middle of the night and we don't really have to worry about it besides our one deep cleaning day of the week. Next is a new set of pot and pans. My parents just bought themselves one, and it made me think that it would have been a great gift. Pots and pans end up going bad. I don't know, depends on the brand and everything, but they do go bad, or they don't have that non-stick on them anymore, or you just may need different types of them, something of the sort. So I think buying a good, nice brand and a new whole set for someone would be really good, or it could be someone like moving into a house again, would be a great gift. Lastly in this category is picture frame sets, and you know those people that have like collage picture frames on their wall? That is what I mean. Moms love that stuff. So you can buy picture frames and put your own pictures in them, or just buy picture frames and have your parent put pictures in them. So it's getting hard to say, but we all know moms love that kind of stuff, so I think that would be a nice gift for them too. Okay, the last category I have is men. And I'm trying to do this really fast and just list off a bunch of ideas for you guys. So, last category, men, because men are kind of hard to buy gifts for sometimes. The first thing is tools, or a tool like box or bag or something. Again, depends on your man and what he likes to do, but I feel like majority like to build or try to fix things, stuff like that, and there's just so many tools out there that they will never not have enough. Next is cocktail glasses and ice cubes. It sounds kind of weird. Got my dad this last Christmas and he loves it. My dad's a big like old-fashioned whiskey bourbon guy, so I bought him these cool little cocktail glasses and I bought him circular ice cubes. And he loves them. It just makes his drink look and feel better than a typical one. And whenever they have people over, they always give them to them. And they're like, oh, such cool ice cubes. It's such a small thing, but like, they love it. Next is a jersey or something related to their favorite sport. Listen to whoever their favorite player is from their favorite team and just search it up on Google. A million things will come up. Next is a speaker. Men love their music. Everyone loves their music. A speaker is great. They have this cool, JBL has like a portable one that you can like hook to your belt loop or something. Like my boyfriend has that, and he wears it on his pants while he's at work because he works in a trade. Stuff like that is a great like small but also thoughtful gift. Next is video games. That one's expected, really, honestly. I feel like if a man does not play video games, at least a younger man does not play video games, then they are the oddball out. And video games always come out with new ones like every year, like especially sport ones, so you can always update those. Next is anything sports related, really. Depending on the sport that they play or they like to go do, you can buy a golf bag, golf clubs, basketball, football, a fishing pole, a skateboard or a longboard, anything of that sort. Next is ties if they have a corporate job, or work boots if they have a more trade style job. If you have a corporate job and you're wearing suits often all the time, a nice shirt and tie buying them that kind of gift is so helpful and useful because you know that they're going to get use out of it. And if your man is in trades, or your dad or uncle, whoever, whatever, when I say your man, I mean any man, or like a nice insulated jacket or heated jacket, or hats and gloves if they're outside working, anything related to their job that they probably don't want to spend money on themselves. The last thing for a man is a hot sauce sampler. What man doesn't like hot sauce is my question. I don't think I've ever met anyone. But they have these cool little kits that have different like flavors or different hotness levels, and I've bought them for my dad, my brother, my boyfriend, my uncle, and every single one has loved it. My brother even got one before where it's not a sampler, but for a sriracha. It was a little keychain sriracha with a mini sriracha he could carry around. And he uses it every day. So just small, simple things like that will make a man so happy. That is the end of my gift guide. It was very simple, but I wanted to be geared towards anyone and everyone, and just give you a good idea of gifts. Christmas is coming way too fast. I mean, I love the holidays, but like, whoa, I wasn't ready this fast. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope it might have given you ideas either for yourself or for someone else. If this helped you, give a like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.